scenarios, cargo damage claims, pollution claims, including successful resolution of multiple claims against an inland barrage line arising out of a naphtha spill following a maritime conciliation. Acts of God natured disasters, including successful defense of an inland barrage and towing companies following a breakup of barrage field of over 100 plus bridges resulting from tropical storm Alinson, as well as the finding offshore drilling rig owners and operators in loss of station claims after hurricanes Katrina and Rita. Elision and collision claims, including rig loss of station claims due to natural disasters and other causes, as well as successfully represented a dredging company in multi-party litigation arising out of an elision between a grounding of a towing vessel and stationary. Degrees property damage claims, prosecution and defense of vessel arrest claims, and limitation of liability act claims under the supplemental rules for certain admiralty and maritime claims. In this regard, the firm obtained a favorable ruling in the limitation of liability context as relating to the duration of the voyage of a trading vessel's personal jurisdiction and form non-convenience issues, including the favorable dismissals of claims in both state and federal court for lack of personal jurisdiction, as well as dismissal of multiple wrongful death claims under the Texas Form Non-Convenience stated from a partial offshore oil rig complex of the Mexican Gulf Coast. Claims for personal injury and or death under the Jones Act, the Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation Act, the Outer Continental Shelf Lands Act, the Death on the High Seas Act, the General Maritime Law. Some representative causes in these areas include trial defense of a trading conductor in a Jones Act claim for personal injury, wherein the plaintiff demanded approximately $4.2 million in compensatory damages, but only $420,000 was awarded by the jury, with a 50% reduction in the award to $210,000 due to the plaintiff's completely fault. Trial defense of a marine attorney client in a Jones Act claim for personal injury, where 1.7 million in economic damages was demanded by the plaintiff at trial, but the jury, after less than 2 hours of deliberation, awarded only $1,200 in past maintenance benefits under the General Maritime Law. Summary judgment dismissal or Jones Act seaman's status in favor of an offshore drilling contractor for personal injury claims under the Jones Act and General Maritime Law. Summary judgment dismissal in favor of a drilling contractor on a personal injury claim, wherein the plaintiff received nothing on all claims, including a wrongful death claim. Appellate successfully presented and argued an amicus curiae brief to the Supreme Court of Texas, resulting in the adoption in Texas of a specific order exception to the general rule of pure comparative fault under the Jones Act and General Maritime Law of the United States in seaman's action prior to the Supreme Court's ruling. Texas operated under a standard much less favorable to maritime employers. Maritime Proctor Further Rice Hurty recover implies Jones Act slightly. Daniel K. Knight quoted in Law 360 article on portable Rico hurricane recovery amplifies Jones Act slightly. Law 360 October 322 Chamberlain Attorney named 2020 Supreme Lawyer names combined headed authorities as 2020 Texas Supreme Lawyers. Authorities with national law firm Caribbean Haldic have been selected to the 2020 Texas Super Lawyers list. Each year, no more than 5% of the lawyers in the state are selected by the research team at Super Lawyers to receive this honor. The Canberra Hadilika attorney selected for the 2020 Thomson Reuters list of supreme lawyers are Bridget T. Barley, Estate Planning and Probate Law, David David N. David N. Calvino, Business Litigation, Larry Taxes and Conversely and Litigation, C. Larry Carbo 3, Labor and Employment, Dinia Pre. Praise Gomes, General Litigation.